BitGet is burning 40% of the total BGB supply, and the token is responding rapidly as well, with over 500% gains in the last month. But what does this mean for other exchange tokens, like for example Zero? Well guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only Coin Baron, and today's video is sponsored by Wolfswap, the leading DEX aggregator on Cronos. But first, I do want to talk about the latest news here from BitGet. BitGet is about to burn 40% of the total supply of their own token, the BGB token, and they will also introduce quarterly burns. And let's go into the article to get some more detail. But as you can see, they already bought up 40% of the tokens. That's worth about right now $6.8 billion US. Leading up to this announcement, you can also see that the volume of the token has been steadily increasing here. So my gut feeling is that the BitGet exchange started buying BGB off the market to enable for this burn. So also here you can see the price has been rising steadily. Next to this one-time burn of almost half the supply of the BGB token, the BitGet exchange also introduced the quarterly burns here of the BGB token. And therefore they will allocate 20% of the exchange profits to start burning more every quarter. This quarterly burn model with exchange profits is not a new strategy, as we have seen it before, for example, with the BNB token from the Binance exchange. However, since then, they also moved to a different model. Having said that, though, we do know from the past that this strategy does work. And that's also why the price responded that heavily, guys. With that in mind, though, our channel is mainly focused around Crypto.com and the Zero token. And if you like that, don't forget to hit the like button as well and subscribe for more. But what I'm really questioning myself is, what does this mean for the Zero token? Because we have seen amazing gains with, for example, this BitGet announcement. But also, if you take a look at the Cronos roadmap, there are also quarterly burns announced. While the initial price action after the announcement of Zero burns was quite great, with about 200% gains in just a week's time, it is not as impressive if you start to zoom out, because we're still far below previous all-time highs for the Cronos token. And especially once you start to compare it with the BGB price action, it has only been going higher since its inception back in 2021. And right now we're trading at new all-time highs at about $8 US. So really, if you have been trading BGB token, guys, congratulations. Having said that, though, I do want to focus a bit more on the Zero price action, because if you take a look at the many metrics available, for example here by Albert De Voit on X, you can clearly see that here we have the exchange volume, and red is Crypto.com and blue is BitGet. So Crypto.com is clearly the bigger exchange regarding volume. Still, the BGB token has nearly double the market cap of the Zero token. So something doesn't feel right there. Also, if you take a look at the next page here, we do see the spot markets of the BitGet exchange. The biggest token regarding volume right now is the BGB token. Of course, with the off-market buy, that makes a bit of sense here. But still, I think also that the volume might go down a bit once they're done with their 40% burn. Having said that, though, also if you compare it to other tokens, other exchange tokens like Leo or the Gate.io token or even BNB, Cronos is just bungling down here. Really the last ranking here. But it does say something to me, right? That does say something to me. I really believe that if you take a look at this metric alone here, that Zero is much undervalued. Very much undervalued. Of course, the BGB token started with a lot lower market cap, so it is easier to make big gains. But even after Zero pumped quite a bit, so here you can see, right, the Zero token pumped quite a bit, it is falling behind heavily. So in the beginning, 2024, we're actually nicely following the rest, but right now we're way behind. So I do believe that right now this is an opportunity. We do see that exchange tokens are moving up rapidly. They have utility. People want utility. You can get, for example, a credit card. You can get a debit card. You can get reduced fees. You can get staking programs, all with the utility tokens on these exchanges. And Crow has all of that, right? And even their own chain. But still, we're all the way below here. So I do believe that all time will come if you are a Zero holder out there. When Cronos starts pumping, this will also have a big effect on all the native tokens on the Chronos chain. That's also why we have today's sponsor, WolfSwap. WolfSwap is a DEX aggregator where you can trade all your favorite tokens on chain with ease. With every trade that you do make, you can also earn points to also participate in the contest for example here, Season 8. Season 8 is ending soon, so make sure you make your trades here on WolfSwap. Available on EVM and also zkEVM. You can find a link to WolfSwap in the description down below. But I want to continue talking about the Chronos roadmap, because on the Chronos roadmap you can find a new item for Chronos token burns here based on price and block size. And this is very exciting, but I also need to address this because this is the Chronos roadmap and not the Crypto.com roadmap. I got a dedicated video talking about the Crypto.com roadmap in the top right here, but the Chronos roadmap is separate from Crypto.com. Right now, they're really trying to make a big difference between what is Crypto.com and what is Chronos. And that's also why they have their own team, their own director, and their own roadmap. That is also why I'm a bit doubtful about the effect of the Chronos burns here, because Crypto.com is the party making real bank with exchange fees, while on the other side, Chronos Labs, that is responsible for the Chronos token, only really has peanuts in comparison. And of course, nothing is stopping Crypto.com from also buying Zero off the market and burning it. But I also think from a legal perspective, it's a bit tricky because it starts to look a lot like, for example, stocks. I made a complete video talking about this subject, so check it out, guys, in the top right there, talking about why I do not think there will be any buybacks and burns from the Crypto.com company, but we also don't need them. With that in mind, though, I do think we need something to push the price of Zero. With, for example, that burn, you get more demand because we have market buys and also less supply due to the burn. So that helps the price really go up. But there might be other ways, for example, what we have seen with the announcement, with the roadmap, for example, the Chronos ETF, or maybe the Level Up program, that can also help the price massively. And that is important because also on my personal statistics here on YouTube, you can clearly see that once we had the announcement of the roadmap, suddenly people start to discover not only Chronos YouTube, also people start to discover really what's happening with the exchange. They started doing more downloads of the app, they started installing the on-chain wallet more, and you can clearly see that also in the statistics here. And also when the price starts going down, my views are going down as well. Might also have to do something with Christmas, of course. But what I clearly can see with this trend here is that the more the price is going up, the more people are interested in the Zero token and also the Crypto.com platform as a whole. So the more the price pumps, the more people might discover Chronos and Crypto.com in the upcoming bull market. And we do need that for the retail. So I do hope they have something up in their sleeve, like I mentioned before. To conclude, again, congratulations to all the BGB holders out there. I personally completely missed the boat, but you guys are absolutely winning. If I were you though, and no financial advice, if you have big profits into the BGB token, I would consider actually rolling some of that into the Zero token. Because as I've told you in this video, from all metrics, it does seem that Crypto.com is the bigger platform with also, I think, a bigger potential. Because again, the Zero price is low and has a long time to go back to the previous all-time high. So again, I do believe that if you start rolling some of that profit into Zero, you can maybe catch a new pump. But only time can really tell, of course. Let me know what you think about the BGB token, about their burn program. Do you like it? Would you like to see that also for Zero? Let me know in the comments down below. And also, if you like this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, of course. And also check out this video here to the right of me.